Hi, there you go. Anyone can speak, so I see if we are recording the voice of the assistants. Anyone, please.
Now, nice
Waheguru,
to see
I
you.
can hear you. Perfect. Thank you.
Guru.
So, thank you very much for being here in this free class. So the purpose of this free class is both first to give you more tools for overcoming fear and meditate together, and the second one is that you can ask anything and I can explain a little bit more of the annual plan and the Overcome the 22 Fears course. So in that regard, we'll start first opening the space. Put your palms together in the center of your chest. Close your eyes, inhale deep. Exhale. Inhale to begin. Sri Gurudeva Namaha. Hardgraya Namaha. Jingadgraya Namaha. Sadgraya Namaha. Sri Gurudeva Namaha. Hardgraya Namaha. Jugadgraya Namaha. Sadgraya Namaha. Sri Gurudeva Namaha. Inhale deep. Hold the breath in. Exhale. So, in the class of today, we will be doing a few meditations for fear, for different dimensions of fear, and also we'll be talking about how fear is created and its impact in our life. So I'm looking for something. It is, I think, right here. So we are starting this journey of overcoming 22 fears in this April. I think we start on 5 of April. I think so. But you have all the schedule in the group, so you can see it there. I think it's 5. So we are having this journey. It's a long journey of 1 year, 1 complete year, overcoming every single fear of yours. It is challenging, but at the same time, I hope for many of you it is also exciting. So this is not just any course, because what is radically different about this course is that from yogi's perspective, everything that doesn't allow us to free ourselves, spiritually talking. So what it means is the reason why you are disconnected with God is fear. The reason why you don't know yourself completely is fear. The reason why you can't find your path or understand what is your mission and your goal in this life is fear. Every human reaction, every emotional reaction that takes us out of our center, out of this contact with the divine and the contact with us, is fear. And every corruption, every possible corruption for a human being is only created also by fear. So it's that deep, the journey we are taking. So it is a big, how to call it? We are pursuing a big goal, big one. So some of the fears will not touch you very much personally. Some of them will go to the core of yours. But in certain point of the course, and I think for sure will not be once or twice, will be quite a few times, you will be touched by what we are doing. So in every class we will share meditations. So absolutely every single class will be talking about the fear to understand it deeply, and then we will do a meditation, specific meditation to overcome that fear. And to be very fair, there are not exactly 22 fears. That is the name of the course, because Yogi Payan is the one who gave this course, and the name is the 22 fears, or 22 human fears. But actually there are like 18 fears in human being, and there are 4 main characteristics or qualities you need to develop in order to live a life beyond fear. So for instance, we have Partarahara, or if you familiarize with other kind of yogas, or even Kundalini yoga, we say like that, Pratyahara, which is the same. It's the capacity of the mind to go inside and to be inside, to stay there in contact with you, understanding yourself in the holding is the ability to hold your own mind, to not go outside and take reference, to take direction from the senses. So that is crucial if you want to live a life beyond fear. So that is why I'm saying, so there are around 18 main fears, but then you have certain things that you need to develop to conquer, to not build fear again. So we are giving today this discount because the early bird price is over. So we will share this discount for you, and it will stay there for 48 hours. I will repeat that information later when we send you the code. Actually, okay. So I will repeat that when we share the code, because with that code you can obtain that discount, but will be only available for 48 hours. Now, and then at the end you can ask anything about this this course, or the annual plan that also will be held. So what is the difference? The difference is you have one fear of overcome your 22 fears. This is from now to February of the next year, and we will meet twice or thrice every month. Okay, there will be exceptions. For instance, in June we don't have any date. But twice or thrice a month we'll have a meeting. So consider it more or less every other week. We are having this on Wednesdays at 2 p.m. PS time. Okay. And then we have the annual plan. The annual plan is a plan where you can take all the courses together, all of them. So you can save a lot of money from that. We have a course on eating. It's called Nurturing the Inner Self, how to relate in different ways with food, but not only with food, but with your emotions, because food, what does is that you use food to handle your own emotions and wounds and traumas and other things. So it will be a journey to understand how to eat, but also to know yourself and also to heal your emotions, so you have a healthy relationship with your impulses and your emotions and your reactions. We have a course on relationships. It's called The Way You Love. There we studied different ways we build our structure to relate to other people. So we have many automatic or subconscious reactions to relationships. We react with fear, for instance, or with untrust, or we feel alone very easily, or we feel rejected very easily, and we basically screwed our relationship because we think we are trying to relate with the other person, but actually what we are doing is that we are relating with our own emotions, with our own ghosts of the past. And many times we know what they are, but many times we don't. So this course is to discover them and how to overcome them. So again, we have meditations, but also some personal work to do, to not react to our own emotions, and to not let this filter that we have created in relationships to take place and screw our relationships. We have a course on building a strong discipline. That is, I love that one. The idea is that we will have 3 classes, and between the second and third, we have 40 days. So we will do 40 days of sadhana. And since we are from many countries, what we will do is not to do it all together, because it will not make sense, but we will create connection with other people with the same time zone, so we can support each other doing this sadhana. And again, this is part of a process of Sadhana Ratna Prabhupada, which is how our mind and soul develops into the process of sadhana. Is something technical that you will understand there. For neurodivergence also we'll have a course, and I don't remember what else. But we have many courses. The thing is that the annual plan, you have a huge discount if you take it, and you have access to all of it, to absolutely all of it. The 22 course, all first course also, and any ebook we are doing, anything that we are doing within this year, you will have access to that. So that is the idea. Now, fear. So before that, I want to send a message. Hold on. This is for the other person to send you the link, the code right away. I just want to be sure that we will send in it with enough time. Okay, done. Fear. So we have these many fears, but actually everything comes from one primal fear. If you actually solve that fear, there is not any fear possible in your mind. That is the truth. Maybe I'm promoting against my own course. But that is the truth. The thing is that it is engraved very deeply in our mind the experience of separation of the whole, of the totality of the divine, of God. So that is why we actually are suffering and longing all our life, trying to attain happiness. That is the reason, because it's very interesting. We want to feel complete. We want to be fulfilled. We want to feel happy. But we want it in a certain way that actually we don't know. Right? So you haven't experienced in your life complete happiness. You haven't experienced in your life complete fulfillment. But still you want it. Still you want it. And there is a rule in the mind that you cannot want something, you cannot have a longing for something that you don't know. But we have one exception. Only one exception. And that is the exception. We want happiness. We want to feel part of everything. We want to feel connected, even if we didn't have that experience. Mm-hmm. Any other thing you want, you had the experience. Even if you didn't have the specific situation that you're dreaming of. But it's because you want to feel something that you have felt before, right? So we have a very, very wonderful breakfast. There is a Chilean bread, we call it marraqueta. In different parts of Chile, they call it in different way, but we call it marraqueta, okay, in Spanish. And I'm very sure that if I told to you about marraqueta, your stomach is not doing something special, or your glands in your mouth are not doing anything, because you don't know it. You don't long for it, right? But if you're Chilean, you know what I'm talking about. And probably you say, oh, marraqueta, I want a marraqueta tomorrow, right? But it's only because Chileans know it, have had the experience, and you didn't have the experience, so you can't relate with that. But strangely, we have this longing for happiness, for fulfillment. Not only a moment of happiness, we want this feeling like, I want to be happy. And maybe you didn't have that experience ever in your life, but it's just you still want it. So how is that possible? And the reason why it is possible is because you have it in your mind stored somewhere. You have had that experience, and it is stored deeply in your subconscious mind. So since you had that experience, not consciously, but your souls knows it. So your mind is longing for it. And the thing is that you have experienced that, but then you have been born. This is what yogic psychology teaches. You have been born, so you have the experience of separation, of feeling complete and then not. And now you're longing for that experience again. So that pain in the mind is what creates everything afterwards. You have first, this is the first primal emotion. You have sorrow. We all have that. This splinter somewhere deep in our heart, and we feel it, and we want to solve it. Nothing have happened consciously, but it is there. So then what we try to do is to be sure that we don't feel that pain again. It's too painful, so we don't want to feel it again. So we create two emotions after the sorrow. One is fear, and the other one is anger. Anger, because you are in a situation you don't want to. You have to experience things that you don't want to. Or you want to be in a certain state and you are not there, so you're angry. And fear of feeling pain again. All fears come from there. Behind every pain, you will find, behind every fear, you will find that there is a pain, and you don't want to repeat it again. Sometimes it becomes very, very heavy, this feeling, and you put boundaries, walls around you in many ways, in many situations, just because you are trying to not feel that pain again. Sometimes also can be so heavy that you just go through life as a cloud in the sky. Meaning, you just go by, and after you pass, there is no trace of your staying, of your transit in this earth. You just was so afraid. You don't have wounds because you was protecting yourself in many ways. But you didn't live your life. So that is even more painful than having some scars, because you have lived a life. So every fear comes from this primal fear of being separated and repeating the story, the pain again. And basically, what this experience of totality means is that you have had the experience of your own soul of God. You was complete. Every need was satisfied. There was no needs whatsoever. But now when you are in this earth, you want many things. And what you're trying to do is to handle this fear of of a stop being, of dying. Because first you was in an experience of plenitude, of completeness. I don't know if that word exists, but you understand it. And in that experience, you know that you're infinite. You know that you will not die. You know that you will exist forever. There is nothing that can threaten your existence. But when you feel the separation, now you don't feel complete. So now you have many needs. And these needs are created in the mind because you want to survive. You need to survive. You will not live forever. Things can happen. And if something really bad happened, you will not be here anymore. But it's not that you have fear of dying physically, necessarily, maybe yes, but not necessarily. There is a lot of people that have no fear whatsoever of dying physically talking, but they still have fears. So if you don't have fear of dying physically, and that was the actual primal fear, it means you cannot have other fears. It means also that you will be in your personality only your soul and nothing else. There will not be ego. So therefore you will have the experience of melting with the divine. And all of us, or most of us, know people that doesn't have any fear of dying physically, and they are not enlightened at all. So it means they're still having this separation. Why? Because the actual fear, the primal fear is not the fear of dying physically, is the fear of stop existing, which is different. When you had the experience of totality, of the union with the divine, you knew you will not die, you will not stop existing. So there was not fear. There was no desire at all. Desire of what if nothing can cause any damage to you at all? Nothing. Not even one feeling of discomfort is possible there. What you want? What you need? Food for what? Like nothing makes sense. But you have all these fears because you feel you can stop existing, and every fear you have is only a different expression and different way of saying that you think that you are not forever, that you are not infinite, that you are not your soul, that God is far away, or there is not God at all. That's the only thing that you are saying behind any fear. So what we need is to have an experience of our soul so profound that we don't feel this threatened. Nothing can manipulate us. Nothing can change our behavior from the rules of the spirit, because we know we are only spirit. We have no fear at all. So when you have fear of rejection, it's because you have built a certain psychology of that if you're not part of something, you don't exist. Which is very true psychologically talking. You exist because others know you are there, right? imagine no one knows you're there. Nobody talks to you. Nobody hears to you. Nobody reacts to your actions. It means you don't exist. Or maybe you're afraid of tomorrow, but it's the same thing. You just think that maybe you will not have the resources to keep your existence in the future. So it have many tags, many different names, many ways of feeling, different contexts, but basically it's the same fear. You have not experienced your own soul. You have not experienced God. Therefore, you don't know that you're infinite, that you are eternal. So now you have fear. And every corruption, human corruption, comes from fear too. There is a story. There's a old story. There was a lawyer. So there was this situation. Of course, the two parties was defending their own points of view, and they didn't solve it. They couldn't solve it. So, but the lawyer, the judge, came to know that actually there was a Sikh that was seeing all the situation, was present when the problem happened. So he said, okay, bring the Sikh. So he went there, and the judge said, okay, tell me what happened exactly. The guy said, what happened was this. And the judge said, okay, so you are guilty, you're not, that's it. Right away. So the loser party was very upset, of course. So went to him and said, what happened? Then you didn't consider anything else. This guy just said what he said he saw, and you just take it as a truth, and that's it, and you solve it. And he said, yes, but this is why. A Sikh doesn't have fear. And when a person have not fear, cannot lie. So I know it's true. So every kind of corruption comes from fear. Otherwise, why you will be corrupt? It's just the fear. You're afraid of not being considered, so you do something about it. You're afraid of accepting if this and this actually happen, which is true, I will face this consequence. And I'm afraid of facing those consequences. So now you lie, or now you manipulate. Anything you do that it could be named as corruption comes out of fear. 100% of the time. So, we'll start with the first meditation. This meditation is called Unikriya. Unikriya. So it's very simple. It is very, very simple. So we will use the thumb and the pinky finger, and we will put it like this. Okay? Like this. The other fingers must be together and straight, and they're pointing like this, like in the natural angle that the arm and the tip of the fingers will create if you put the hands just in front of your chakra, your heart chakra. It's not touching the chest, it's few inches apart, just like so. Okay, so this meditation is very good for sleeping. If you have problems with falling asleep, this meditation is absolutely good. It's very, very, very good. Okay, but the thing that the people doesn't say about it is that it takes away your fear of stop being. It's very deep in that regard. So it is like this. I was seeing what it says about the meditation, but I think these instructions here are wrong. No, it is wrong. Okay, but I know how it is. Okay, so you're like this, and you will do this breathing. You will breathe through your mouth, okay, like this, like whistling. Not, you will not whistle, but the position of the lips is like so. Very little. So you will fill your lungs through your mouth, and of course, because this hole is too little, it will take a while. But when you fill it, then you exhale through your nose forcefully, okay, and then you inhale again. Okay, that's it. So I'll put the fingers together, the thumbs and the pinkies, and the other fingers together and straight. Open your chest and look the tip of your nose. Almost close your eyes and look the tip of your nose. Okay? And begin. Inhale through your mouth. And do it very consciously. Very consciously. Meditate. Meditate deeply. Look the tip of your nose. For those that just joined, other people just keep meditating. The fingers are like this, pinkies and thumbs, the other finger together in front of your heart without touching the chest. Look the tip of your nose and inhale through your mouth like this. Full your lungs and then exhale through your nose forcefully. And then again through your mouth, inhale. Now through your nose, inhale deep. Hold the breath in. And exhale. So we will do now another meditation. This meditation is for the fear of the future. It is super simple. I will send you right now the mantra written. Okay, so I'm going to send it to you so you can read it, but also you can just hear it and it's not there. You can just hear it and just to try to follow the words. That is fine also. Both are fine. So if you go to the chat, I will paste it there. Is the Tane Tane Ramdas Guru. So many of you already know it, but in case you don't, you have it there, almost there. Hold on. No. Yes. Got it. Perfect. No. And then you have also a translation if you want to read it. So when you are facing life, we came to life to be successful. That is the thing. And success can mean many things. Okay, in different dimensions, in different human capacities. But whatever we are thinking about success, the reality of life is that we came here to be successful. If you come to life and you don't feel you was a successful person, you wasted, right? Is that simple? Is whatever you think success is. We all know that when you die, you want to think you was a successful person. So it could be love, it could be relationships, it could be spiritual development, it could be money, it can be whatever it is, but you want to be successful. That is the fact. It's very simple. We came here to feel successful. So as I was saying at the beginning, we came from the divine and we came here, and now here we feel we're separated, so we don't have all the resources. We just live in this ignorance of thinking that we are limited. We are limited in 5 ways by the Maya. Maya is the illusion of separation. We are limited in 5 ways specifically. First way we are limited by Maya, we are cheated by Maya, is the illusion of space. The second one is the illusion of time. The third one is the illusion of desire. We think we need many things to survive, and therefore we sell our consciousness. So we live limited. So first, space. Second, time. Third, desire. Fourth, we live in the ignorance of knowledge. We think we don't know. So if you think about this, why we meditate, actually, basically we meditate to understand things, right? That's it. Can be to understand God, or understand yourself, or your trauma, or life, or the laws of the spiritual life, whatever. But a fact, in every single spiritual tradition, real spiritual tradition, of course, there are some that they don't know what they are doing, but all these many traditions that they know what they are doing. As a fact, is that the saints go to isolation and they are in their room meditating and they start to know things, right? So you go to the saint, you go to the teacher who have been meditating for years, and you ask him or her the questions. He didn't study, he just meditated. So what happened is, when you have the experience of your soul, when you have the experience of God, you start to know. Because the idea of not knowing something is just an illusion. If you have the experience of God, you start knowing some things, right? And the final one is the illusion of power. that you think that your power is limited, but it's not. So space, time, desire, knowledge, and power. So if we came here to learn something, certainly what we came for is to learn what is our true reality and how to do our path back to this totality which is God. So we have this challenge of life. Challenge is always there in absolutely every part of our life, and we need to be successful. Why? Because successful means that you had to overcome your limitations and be more your soul and less your ego. That is the way to be successful in every challenges of life. So a fact of life is that you came here to be successful. Your soul is the conqueror of any challenge, and you must prove that you can do it. That is why we are here. So you have all the challenges of life, but we still have these fears because we don't feel complete yet. We feel limited, but we have these fears. Even if you are success in something, you will have the fear. Will I be successful forever? I gain something. Am I able to sustain this and keep it? So we still have these fears inside. That is why it doesn't matter how successful you are in any aspect of life. If the divine is not the way you have overcome that fear, it just will become another fear because you don't feel complete. You need things, because otherwise you will not longer exist, right? So the only way to solve it is to have an experience of God, and then you know nothing can happen to me. So this next meditation is for the fear of tomorrow. Okay? But before, Jyoti has a question. Please.
I have 3 questions right now.
Okay.
Do you mind to say them now or after meditation?
After meditation.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. So, this is the thing. In front of your heart, and now, yes, you will touch your heart center. So it's like so. Please pay attention and do it with me. Left hand. Okay, do it with me. Left hand. Okay, right hand. Left thumb, right thumb. Okay, left, right, left, right. Okay, and grab your right hand. Grab it like this. And this you will place it in your heart. Now, besides that, the only thing you will do is to chant what I sent to you. So, okay, hold on. One moment. In the palm of the, yeah, I'm right. Okay, right, no. Yes, left, right, grab it and rest it in your heart, and you will chant the mantra and just sent. Tane Tane Ramdas Guru Jinasiri Yatina Savaria. What we do is those that have experienced God, their soul, those that have experienced this fearless mind as a base of their personality, not as a transitory experience, but they have attained the stability of the state of no fear at all, and the communion, the merging with the divine. So we chant to them, we call for their blessings, so we can become like them. We can also attain that state of fearlessness. Okay? So, left, right, grab it, hold it against your chest, and just chant. If you don't know it, chant it anyway. It doesn't matter. Okay? Just chant from your heart. And give all your fears of tomorrow, whatever, in the hands of God. And inhale deep. Hold it in. And exhale. Vahegra. So there is a last meditation, but I don't know if we will be able to do it because of the time. So you please write me down if you need to go soon. If you don't, then we can do it afterwards, after a little bit, because now we want to send the code so you have it and answer some questions. But please write down if you have extra time. For instance, if you have, I don't know, 25 more minutes, so we can do an extra meditation that I love. I absolutely love. So I want to share it with you because I love it too much, and so I don't want you to miss it. But okay, so Betty Duskor, are you there? If you can turn on your cameras, use the code fearless. That is very good code, Betty does. Thank you. So she just sent a the link and the code of discount. Yeah, very nice one. Thank you. I can stay longer for meditation. Thank you, Carolina. Even if few of you can stay longer for the meditation, will be nice. What is the discount exactly? So I can choose. Perfect. Okay, let's do it. So few things about the program. Okay. Thank you, Lori. So okay, so this is 1 year of 22 fears. Until February, we have mostly every other week we have one class of 2 hours every Wednesday. No, every Wednesday, every other Wednesday. Okay, more or less depends on the month if you will have 2 or 3 session in the month, because maybe if we are doing every other day, will be the second week of the month, the first session of that month. It means probably we'll have only 2 sessions, but maybe it's the first one, and maybe that month have 5 weeks, so we have 3. So it can happen. You cannot sanga that month. Well, anyhow, we will send you the recording. Thank you for writing. So very lots of how much exactly is the discount. I want to know exactly how much time. We have around 10 more minutes, and then we do the meditation, and it's a short meditation. So that is the first. Second, the teachers that confirm is Namni Dhankaur and Harinam Singh and me. I will be doing most of them, but we are trying to invite to have more teachers, high-level teachers. Other names that are around my mind are Guru Sansar Singh, that is a very well-known teacher from Chile. Another one is Param Sahej Singh, also very well-known. They teach for many countries. They have a lot of experience. We have been teaching together with Param Sahej. We have gone to China to teach. He have been teaching in Morocco also, and many places. Guru Sansar is teaching in Cuba. But they are not yet part of it. But those that are already confirmed is Namni Dhankaur, which is one of the biggest teachers nowadays in the world, especially for teaching for women. And she confirmed the date will be in November, her class. And the topic of her class will be fear of love, which I think is one of the best topics, or maybe the best topic that she could take. I'm so happy she took that one. So she will be teaching that, and Harinam Singh will also be in November, by chance, but I love it. So November will be a very powerful month for the fear course, and he will take also, this is the best one, this is amazing, this is the best topic that he could take. I'm saying this because I know them for many years, both of them for 20 or 17 years, and I know their spiritual journey and the courses they give and the impact they have. Definitely for Namnidan, Fear of Love is the best one, and for Harinam will be Fear of Not Existing. It is the best because his path is very much the Khalsa path, which is the fearlessness mind. So I know will be any course they could give will be wonderful, but with this topic, it's like really the essence, like the highest points for them to teach. So I really don't miss it. Will be great. So the discounts of this code we are giving you. So you have an applied discount page. It means the $500 discount, right, Vididas? Okay, no, I got it. Yeah, I can hear. Sí, te escucho. Okay. So the thing is that for the annual plan, the actual price for that is, I think, $1,490. 1,500. Let's make it round. And it is now in the page with a discount, so it is 1,100. But also with this code you have an extra discount, which is almost $200 discount, $190 discounts. And for the fear course that also have a discount already in the page, you have an extra $30 discount. Okay, that's it. Thank you, Vidyadas. So those are the discounts. So you have 48 hours for I don't know how to say in English, to put this code. That's it. So 48 hours. Any question you have, now is your moment. So the thing is that even if you don't take all the courses, could be cheaper to take the annual plan instead of paying each course that you want to pay. That is very interesting thing to think about. So yeah. So any questions you have, Jyoti, you can go first. You had a question, I think, maybe for the meditation. But any question you have about the plans, please do it now.
I wanted to say something about my relationship, that I feel that all my fears manifested in my relationships.
Yeah, that's a common thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what I know is that as I can connected to my press, and this make me fearless. And now I feel that I'm not satisfied with my connection with press. I do conscious breathing for 20 minutes. I do meditation, but what I feel that I'm not connected to press.
To breath.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we will do a meditation right now. Please stay for that meditation. But the meditation, because the meditation we are doing is a meditation to maintain the connection continuously. That is what is that. It gives you the ability to never disconnect from your higher consciousness. So you can be 24/7 in that connection. But yes, and it's very normal that the biggest fears and the biggest problems, emotional problems we have, they show up when we are in relationships, because we have someone too close to us. So many fears of being rejected, fears of being hurt, all of that comes super strongly. And also you have a person that is seeing you very closely, so will really know you, and that is also scary many times. So that is why Yogi Payan called the marriage as the highest yoga, because there you will show exactly who you are, exactly how much you have healed your stuff, how much work you still have to do. There will not doubt about it. And face that is very frightening. It's not the word I want to use, but it creates a lot of fear, for sure. It's normal. It's normal. That is why it's a very good idea to have a committed relationship. It's a very good idea. Sanam Sangadatma, thank you for being here.
But what I do in my relationship till now
Mm.
is that I make boundaries. I I left them as I don't want to feel pain.
Yeah, there are
يعني,
many things. I know you are taking the annual plan. So we will have
yes.
a special course on relationships, and it's specific for that, to assessing all our wounds and to stop reacting to our wounds instead of building a real relationship with another human being. So we cannot dive deep in what you're saying right now because it's not the topic. We cannot just talk about one case, but I just want to tell you, in case this is useful for you at least, one of the main things we need to learn in relationship is that we are relating to another normal human being. And it can sound obvious, but when we are in a relationship, we don't treat the other person as a normal human being, and many problems are created because we don't have that capacity. Just a normal human being that have dreams, feelings, hopes, and fear of being hurt, exactly as you have. That's it. And if you don't forget that, I think it's very likely that your problems will drop 60%. So, any question about the program, about the courses? Another thing is that you can take separately each course. We'll not open the inscriptions to each of them right away, but when they are getting closer, we will open it and then you will take it. There is no course that you cannot take separately, okay? But you will not have the possibility to sign up for the courses right now. So for instance, if there is a course in October, then around 1 month before October you will have the possibility to take it. Okay? What else? Yeah. Okay. And also you have different ways of payment. Means you can pay all at once, or you can have automatic, how do you say it in English? But take it from your card, credit card, automatically every month. So you have that facility of payment if you need that. And also we have scholarships. I will not dive into scholarships because we really believe in self-initiation. Okay? That is why now here and there we say, there is scholarship, but we don't say anything else. But if you need a scholarship, if you are struggling with payment and you really think one or many or all of the courses will make a big change in your personal life, we're not selling shoes. Meaning, well, if we sell shoes also will be the same situation, I think. But the thing is that the people is suffering, and what we are doing is trying to alleviate the pain. So we will not stop only because a person cannot pay. Other than that, again, I will not say much about it because we believe in self-initiation. So if you want something about it, if you need it, just write us internally, tell us your situation, and believe you will have no problem doing an enrichment. Okay? Good. So, last chance. Any question, or we go to the meditation? I will wait, 1 minute in case there isn't any other question that you're not doing yet. If not, we start the meditation.
I have a question.
G, go.
I guess it's not the topic, but you did bring it up with self-initiation. I find that very inspiring and helpful. Thank you. It's really helping me solve a problem in my life that I've been dealing with for the last month. And I wonder what you mean by self-initiation.
What I mean by self-initiation is that normally we have this position of receiving things in many ways. One thing is that in Kundalini Yoga we do not initiate people, because even if someone is in a position to give initiation to another, meaning to start certain internal mystical process in the other, in the journey of the experience of God, the person will not give it if the person is not initiating him or herself by their own right. There are certain confidence, certain decision. So this is the thing. If I do not initiate you, but you are ready to be initiated, it means if I do not do that, you will start the path anyhow. You are decided and you will do it. So
thank you for the reminder.
So in the same way, with other things, we believe in Kundalini Yoga and self-initiation for many reasons. One of them is that you keep your, I don't want to make it sound badly, but your dignity. It's not I'm great and giving you this opportunity because you can't have it. And no, there is a scholarship and you can go and ask for it. And you know what? This is the situation. I need a special prize because of this. Let's discuss about it. So you have this feeling of we are working together, and it's not that you are receiving charity or nothing like that. It's just equal relationship with it, which is with each other. So we wait for that. So if we have no problem with that kind of things, with scholarships and that, but we wait for people to ask directly. That is why I'm what I mean.
Awesome, thank you.
You're very welcome. So we'll be sharing the recording in WhatsApp group. This is Veriadas is writing that. Yes. If you like to receive it by email, well, just leave your email here. This is what she just wrote in the chat. Okay, and then Lori wrote. Okay. So Lori was asking if you will receive the email with some links, but she's talking about the classes of the year. Yes, yeah, you will receive every class. Absolutely every course, every class will be recorded and will be sent. Okay. Yes, thank you. Also, we have extra material like the ebooks or other things, groups for meditation, all of that. You have access of all of that if you take a course, and if you take the annual course, there is no one thing that you will not be included. Even, for instance, if people ask us, can you do a course of this topic, and we didn't consider that and we do it, then if you take the annual plan, you will be in right away without paying any extra. Yeah, so last meditation and we are done. Okay, good. I love this one. I just discovered it. I just did it in a class today, and I said I will do this in the free class today because it's just too wonderful. That is the truth. So women will do it like this. Men will do it reverse. It is only for 11 minutes. Okay, no more than that. So women, left hand, I don't know if you're seeing my left hand as left hand or right hand because of the video and mirror effect. I don't know. Left, so don't trust your screen necessarily. Left hand, you will touch the tip of the thumb and the tip of the middle finger. Okay. The other hand, the right hand, will be pinky and thumb. Okay. This meditation is to have the ability to have a continuous experience of connection with the higher self. So that is why I wanted to share it here, because every fear comes from the disconnection. And this meditation solves that. Gives you the ability to always feel that you are connected with your higher self, with God, without interruption. So it's very good meditation to do every day until you master it. So like this, all the rest of the fingers are together and pointing forward. Okay, and it will be pointing forward like this in front of your chest at the level of your nipples. Now, for men, for every man is the same level. For women will vary, could be different. You know what I mean? It's at the level of the center of your sternum bone. Okay, the center of your heart chakra. There is the level. So remember, men, if you're seeing the recording, you do it reverse. Mean the right hand is with the middle finger and the other one with the pinky. Now, it's very easy, so we will start right away, and I will explain you what you are doing when you already started. So, spine straight. Open your eyes just a little. Just 1/10 open. Just a little line of light will enter through your lids, the lid eye. Okay? Just hold the position and feel your breathing. Normal breathing, just normal breathing. And meditate in your breathing. And without losing the correct position of your body, relax every part of your body as you are breathing. In every exhalation, relax more your body, your mind, your energy, your heart. And that's it. Normal breathing, conscious breathing, meditate. relax your body. Inhale deep. Hold the breath in and make fists with your hands and take them in the same place they are. And exhale and release. Release the posture. Please bring your palms together at the center of your heart. We'll chant 3 satnams. Inhale deep. Satnam. 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 ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।